Hello and welcome everyone to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How are you all doing today? Thank you very much for joining. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch. Thanks to all of you that already are. Go check out my Facebook page. I'm starting to post more and more things there. Thanks so much for all the support, you guys. You guys are the best. That being said, as you can see by the title of today's stream, as we're just waiting for it to come through on my end, here we go. I'm going to be doing, excuse me, a winged sprints race at the Devil's Bowl Speedway. God damn it. Got a cup down here. Should have picked up my room better before I did this stream. Alright, so once again, just like I said, I'm going to be trying a winged sprints race at Devil's Bowl Speedway down in Texas. Not the Vermont one, Texas. And thanks very much to YouTube user BaileyCody25 for the suggestion. And without further ado, let's get started. Just a heads up for those of you that aren't too familiar with this mod. This is one of the few mods within this game that has a very notorious frames per second issue. Sports Solar System, thank you for joining. How's it going? Just like I said, this one has a really bad frames per second issue. I went into my computer and adjusted the performance settings down to best for performance for the computer. I'm keeping the graphics mostly the same, but I'm only racing with about 11 other cars. That's about the threshold that I'll stay right above 30 frames a second, is about 11 cars or so. So that's still fine. I don't want the track too cluttered anyway with a bunch of cars, so about a dozen sprint cars is about a good number. Alright, so I'm going to be trying a 50% race, which is 100 laps. Half-mile track, damage realistic, yellow flags, realistic weather. And this track is just as I downloaded it. I have not done anything to the track INI. We're going to be trying 90% strength right in between 70 and 110, which is the minimum and maximum for this game. Right in between, since I've never really done this track before, I want to be somewhere right in the middle. Alright, and I will stop babbling and start the action. Let's get into it. There we go. Alright, Devil's Bowl Speedway in Texas. Event info. Half-mile dirt oval. Oh, it's kind of got that Darlington shape a little bit. How one turn is wider than the other. That's cool. Player record. Alright, apparently I've got a under 18 second lap here in the past. Even though I don't even remember really playing at this track much. Alright. I will stop rambling. So as you can see, we already got some frames per second issues up at the top. We're about 28, 27, 25, 24. I might have to turn the... Oops. I might have to turn the car graphics to medium. So I was running about 30, but I didn't take into... Before I was doing the test, but I didn't take into consideration the stream software bogging down my computer just a little bit. That's probably got something to do with it.
Limit 40. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Clear a pit lane.
Yeah, even though this is the best computer I've ever had, even this one still has trouble playing this mod at anything above 30 frames a second. Right, if it runs like 28, 27, I won't complain about that. If it's like fairly close to 30. I wasn't expecting to get 60 frames a second out of this mod, but I was hoping to maybe run above, just slightly above 30, but if we can stay at like 26, 27, I'll be happy. Now that I'm done worrying about the damn frames per second, I'll focus on driving. Oh, you bastard. And of course you see the graphics aren't the greatest with the cars, but I think turning on the car graphics helps just a little bit with the frames per second. Alright, so apparently I'm already number 2 in practice laps time for this session, so I don't quite believe that. Oops.
Stay low. Clear.
That could have been worse. Don't. Jesus Christ. Don't go into the tires, Cody. Good thing those are invisible. Otherwise, you would have just totaled your car. I'm just gonna see what it looks like for the cars and what the frames per second looks like if I turn the car quality to low. It's not much of a second in the frames per second. Not much of a difference at all, actually, so might as well just turn it back up to high. So I'm still like at 26, 27, 28. Yeah, it didn't even make much of a difference. I might turn it to medium for the race, just to be safe.
Clear outside.
Nice slide job right there. Oh, duh. I think I need to turn something off. Yep. I was racing at some short tracks earlier that I kept spinning out on while I was trying to do tests, so I knew something. I knew it felt a little too easy. Get away from the tires. Alright, yeah. I knew it felt a little too easy. I'm struggling a bit more to maintain a good racing line now that I have the traction control off. Shoot. Alright, I suppose I should try qualifying at some point, shouldn't I? I'm just gonna turn the stupid frames per second thing off because we know we're running right between 25 and 30. As long as I'm not in the teens, I'll be happy. Shoot. As long as this doesn't look terrible on the video, I'm happy. Keep getting too high there. Too high up in the racing line. Is that a mystery machine car? Oops. Or no. Never mind. It looks like the same mystery machine paint scheme. Is it? I can't tell. It is. Shoot. Didn't mean for that to happen. Alright, so I think I'm going to qualify since I have a decent feel for it. Just making sure the stream's still coming through fine. It is. Alright, right around 10 seconds in, I'm going to qualify. That's how it usually goes. Alright, at least the graphics don't look terrible with how I have them turned down a little bit. I just hope the frames per second issue isn't too bad during the race. Alright, so there was the practice times of everyone.
Drivers, to your car.
Of course, now the frames per second are good.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
That was a bad turn.
One more lap.
Seems like it's easier to slide in 3 and 4 than it is in 1 and 2. See what I mean? And I somehow qualified in first, although I'm only on 90% difficulty. Alright, should we just jump right into the race? Should we just jump right into the race? I say, let's do it. Alright. Just don't spin the tires on the start. 100 laps at Devil's Bowl Speedway, Texas.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in.
And here we go. One thing I don't like about these sprints, they don't have any mirrors. Alright, jumped off to about a half-second lead. That was a good turn. Seem to be pulling away from the pack a little bit, but every time I get cocky about that happening, something happens, they start to catch back up, or I mess up, so I'm just going to keep my pace. So I know it's not going to be this smooth sailing for the next 97 laps, case in point. Damn it. Yep. As I was starting to pull away, I messed up that turn. So, like I said, I'm keeping my pace. I was trying to. If any cautions come out, I'll go to cockpit or chase view, so anyone that's curious can get a little better idea what the track looks like. Shoot. Okay, this isn't real life, otherwise I would have climbed the wall and probably started tumbling. Shoot. And they're right at my heels now, the leaders. Speak of the devil. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I honestly did not mean to do that. Oh, you bastards.
Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 45 car. Pit road is now open.
What the hell are they doing? Yay, the lovely frames per second. Could be worse. Actually, no. We're in the teens right now, so yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. I think it's just because the yellow is out. Alright, so let's see that caution. That guy checked up in front of me, and I accidentally got into the back of him. So I tried going around on the inside. Oh, and he didn't hit the wall. So you just lost some spots. What the hell is he doing? Well, I sent him into a glitchy area. At least I did that. Yeah, that was hilarious. He gets spun up here, and by the time he spins back around, he's already past this wall. And he's sitting there glitching out the whole time. There we go. Dino, the game player, is in the building. Thanks for joining. We're on lap 10 out of 100. First caution is out. Winged sprint race at Texas Devil's Bowl. Not the Vermont one. Maybe I could try the Vermont one at some point if we've got any Vermont viewers watching these videos. What lap are we on now? 11. 90 or 89 and a half laps to go. And for those of you interested that might be watching this right now, as you're watching this, I might currently live be streaming Can I Recreate Johnny Benson's 1993 flip. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, I might be streaming that right now. If you're watching this just recently after this video got posted, go down and check my comment of when I said I'm streaming the next stream and see how long ago I posted it. If it's within an hour, I'm still streaming. If not, if you might have missed it, don't worry. I'll have that one uploaded on YouTube in a couple hours too. I've seen an outline of the new NASCAR regulations. They look stupid, but I haven't done too much reading into them. I just know about the segmented races, and different points are given out for different segments of the race. The chase format got switched up again. I don't get it. I'll just enjoy the racing and try to ignore the stupid rules. Oh, that number 5 car is probably angry at me. I ruined his day. I try to make a move to the inside. God damn it, I got way too high up in the groove. There's a stupid lapped car. I am. Sweet. Alright, now I need to catch up to the leaders. Yeah, the frames per second got better after the caution ended, so I think it was just because the caution was out. And the game was lagging just a little bit. Oops. They switched the chase setup because Johnson won again. Are you hinting that they keep changing the chase because they don't want Jimmy to win anymore? If so, maybe they should actually just do away with the chase. Because if they did away with the chase, he would have only won the championship like 3 times. Gordon would have won it twice, I believe, since the chase started. Yeah. Somewhere along the lines where people got confused by 36 races, you get a certain amount of points per race. Whoever has the most amount of points at the end of the season wins. Somewhere along the lines, apparently that stopped making sense to the NASCAR higher-ups and decided they wanted to cut their fan base in half. And mission accomplished. Congrats, NASCAR. Hope you enjoy the chase. I sure as hell don't. Just because they're trying to compete with other sports doesn't mean they have to adapt other rules as other sports and add in an overtime and playoffs and shit. Trying to avoid that guy. I don't think NASCAR hates Jimmy. I think the fans are sick of seeing the same person win every single year by manipulating a stupid rule setup or rule program. I can't even think of what I'm trying to say. Rule package. The chase. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson's like the Patriots of NASCAR. Everyone knows they do shady shit and cheat to get ahead, but there's never quite enough evidence to actually convict them, like Lance Armstrong, to take their championships away and eternally shun them. So the next best thing is just everyone roots against them. I don't think NASCAR hates Jimmy Johnson at all. I'm pretty sure they embraced his seven championships quite a lot. I mean, God knows, after that Homestead race, there was like posts praising Jimmy Johnson for a good 2-3 months afterwards, so I definitely don't think NASCAR hates him. I just think the fans are sick of seeing the same person win every single year because of a stupid set of rules that didn't need to be changed back in 2004, 2005 in the first place. That's just my opinion. And meanwhile, I just took the lead, but not for long. There we go. Wouldn't have number 7 if Carl didn't wreck. We all know that. There were like 10 or 12 laps left. He was only in like 4th or 5th. He easily could have made his way to the front. Can anyone explain something to me? Unless I did my research and read wrong news stories, to my knowledge, before that race started, Jimmy got sent to the back of the pack because his car was illegally modified, so he had to start in last as opposed to qualified in front where he qualified. To my knowledge, he did not have to make any changes to his illegally modified car. He just had to start in the back with it because they basically found like the illegally changed stuff last second. So to my knowledge, there was no time to change it. He just had to start in back. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you had a car that was illegally souped up to be better than everyone else's, if you had 200-300 laps to get 43 spots when everyone else is trying to avoid hitting you, whoop-de-fucking-do. Anyone could do that. I could be completely wrong. But from what I've read, that's what happened. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but if, like, they found out last second, like, oh shit, we found a bottle of nitrous in Joey Logano's car. Oh, well, it's right before the race starts, so to punish him, he has to start at the back of the race. All I think is like, well, whoop-de-fucking-do, I still have 300 laps with a souped-up car to pass just 43 people. It's not gonna be that hard. Once again, I could be completely wrong on the reading I did of that, but it does sound like something NASCAR / Jimmy Johnson would do. So even though that could be a completely false story, I'm not putting it past either one of them. given that the infamous video that exists that never got investigated into. Chad Knaus whispering to Jimmy Johnson in the garage in the car, "Hey, just letting you know, if you win the race, when you're doing your burnouts, make sure you smash the rear end up, i.e. to destroy any evidence of illegal modifications we might have done." And then realizing they're both being taped, Jimmy Johnson slyly points at the camera with his eyes. They both look over and just stop talking. Sorry, but if that happened with any other driver, or if that happened with the Patriots and NFL, tell me he wouldn't be going like before the Senate or like before Congress to like defend themselves. But if it's Jimmy Johnson, no further investigation needed. I'm sure there was no illegal stuff being discussed in that video. I'm sure that was just a misunderstanding. Yeah, he started last, but to my knowledge, I don't think he had to change back the illegal changes he made to his illegally modified car. That is why he was forced to start in the back. Just like I said, I know I'm using this as an exaggerated example. But yeah, if like they found someone had nitrous in their car before the race, right before the race started, instead of, oh no, you have to take that out and start in the back. If they just instead made him start in the back, but he was able to keep it, wouldn't that still not really matter? Because 300 laps with a car that's way better than everyone else's, that's no problem. Especially since all 39 of those other drivers that weren't in the chase at that point were basically avoiding touching or getting near Johnson as he's moving his way through the field. I guess out of fear of ruining his day, like I just had happen to me right there.
Race back to the line. Clear inside.
I think I'm still in third, because I think those are all lapped cars that we were lapping.
Cars a lap down. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the one car.
Yeah, I'd like to believe that he changed those things to his car too, but from what I remember that race, they discovered like last second, like literally like 10-15 minutes before the race started, that his car was illegally modified. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's enough time to make all the changes back before the race starts, as opposed to just having him start in the back.
Let him by. Stay behind the one car.
Alright, well get in front of me, you dumbass then. There we go. Oh, I was supposed to pit, wasn't I?
You're back in the lead.
Well, I guess everyone else is pitting.
We got trouble in the pit.
Really? That's funny. Yeah, I'm curious as to where Junior, I believe, in 2014, when he had his really good year, when he won the 500 and won like 3 or 4 of the races, and you know Junior, if he's not winning a race, if he's not injured or out, he's finishing at least like in the top 10, top 15. I feel like Junior probably has the most, for the amount of time he's been in the league, he has the most second-placed finishes out of anyone I've ever seen. I always call him Mr. Consistent, because if he doesn't win, he at least has a really good finish. Which just sucks, yeah, because ever since the chase took over, I don't think he would have won the championship any of the years since the chase, if the chase didn't exist, but still, he's had good years. But yeah, the chase basically, as of recently at least, makes an emphasis on wins as opposed to just being consistent with points. So yeah, someone could win 35 out of 36 races, but if they suck that last race. What the fuck?
And the 45 car. Keep it under 40. Keep it under 4,000 seconds.
Did you fucking see that shit?
And the 45 car. Green, green, green.
You fucking bastards. And of course they don't wave off the green flag for that. Almost clobber someone going into pit road. Well, that was bullshit. So same fuckers. Alright, so we're more than halfway to go. Whoa. That guy needed to pit, apparently. Alright, so it's basically just me and this Gibson guy battle for first. I believe everyone else is a lap down now. Almost a lap down. 45 car got back in front of us just before going a lap down. I believe that 45 car, that red car, 3 cars up, was the last one, aside from me and the leader, to not be a lap down. NASCAR Gamer, thanks for joining. We are about halfway done with this 100-lap race at Devil's Bowl in Texas, using the Winged Sprint mod. This yellow car in front of me is the leader. I believe everyone else is a lap down. Oh, what a ballsy little fucker.
Car outside. The next car is the leader. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. Here comes the leader. The next car is the leader. Clear.
And that's what happens when you try to make too aggressive of a move and you don't have enough room. If we can get past that red car, it'll basically just be a battle of me and him for the rest of the race. "40 laps to go."
Outside. Stay low. Keep low. Clear outside. Here comes the leader. Car's locked down. You're back in the lead.
Come on. Just need to get past this red car without wrecking. It's a red and blue one. Speaking of not wrecking, here's a terrible turn. If I can make it past this 45 car. great separation I need between me and the leader. Shoot! And yep, that opened up a window for the leader to make a move. God damn it. For the second place guy to make a move to the lead. Shoot. God, I keep messing up turn 2. I'm good in turns 3 and 4 for the most part, but I keep messing up turns 1 and 2. I just need to get past this fucker. This guy's racing to not be a lap down, so I don't blame him for racing me hard, even though he is an AI. Jesus, this is getting annoying. I can't fucking pass that 45 car. Meanwhile, I have the leader, or the second place guy, nipping at my heels. Messed up that turn. Did not mean to do that, but I don't regret anything. I was struggling not to wreck myself right there. God damn it. Alright, so it's basically just me and the leader on the last, or on the lead lap. Alright, so let's see what happened there. I thought for sure I was gonna wreck there. Right there, when I got my tire hooked, I thought I was going into the inside wall. Then there I wasn't getting off the gas, so I just said fuck it. Then all those cars. God damn it. If only this guy could have gotten taken out too. Only one car actually hit the wall. Alright, how many laps are left? 23, about 20 to go at the restart. This is an intense race. Stupid lag during the yellow flag. Alright, so probably anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. After I get done with this stream, I'll start the Johnny Benson Can I Recreate 1993 flip. Maybe around 3:30 or like 2:30, 3 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock, 3:30 Central Time. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Alright, hopefully no one wrecks me this time on the restart. Like happened last time. I'm still somehow in the lead after that bullshit. I believe it'll be 18 to go at the restart. $18 to go, I believe, because I think we're going green next time by this time. Yep.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the pace car on the outside line.
Alright, so if anyone fucking wrecks me... God damn it. I took that first turn horribly, but alright, I pulled out to a half-second lead in front of the second place guy. I'm always concerned I'm gonna get clipped by some lap car on the restarts and spin out. Some stupid pop-up for one of my antivirus things. That was a terrible turn. There we go. That turn was a little bit better. Shoot, holy shit. I just opened up the window. And he still wasn't able to make a move. That was a terrible turn. I'm not doing 1 and 2 that bad this time. There we go. A little better. Not much. I don't think I have to be super aggressive, but if I make any mistake, he's passing me. As long as I just stay consistent, I don't think he's gonna pass me as long as I don't make a mistake. Alright, 10 to go. Alright, that is the mistake I needed to not make. He got right on my heels that time. that. Shoot. Fuck. Alright. Shake it off. Just make your move at the right time. Wait till like 2 or 3 to go. Alright, 5 laps to go. This might be a classic short track finish. We'll bump into the start finish line. Four laps to go. Shoot. Fuck. Messed that up. Three laps. Just need to make it past this yellow car. Shoot! The next 2.5 laps. I'm running out of time. I think I did it at the perfect time. Or did I? Woo! It was an exciting finish.
The race is over. Come on in.
Alright, that was an exciting finish. Let's watch those last few laps. After we watch my celebration, where I hit the wall multiple times. Alright, let's go back to a few laps ago, when I accidentally sacrificed the lead due to a terrible turn. We'll find that. Yeah, coming right there, yep. 6 laps to go, he made his move on the inside, and I patiently waited for 2 laps to go. And made my move in turns. Was it turns 1 and 2 or 3 and 4? 3 and 4. And 1 and 2. Yeah, here's 2 laps to go right there. Alright, please like the video if you enjoyed it. That was an exciting finish, at least for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. Thank you again for watching. Please follow me on Twitch. Thanks to you that are watching on Twitch right now. Go subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't yet. Thanks to all of you that have. Thanks for all the support, you guys. And I should be back in a little bit, probably an hour, hour and a half, with Can I Recreate Johnny Benson's 1993 Michigan Flip? Until then, here we go. C Gaming X out a win at Devil's Bowl, Texas. Alright. Until I see you guys later, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks again for watching. Peace. Bye.